morning and welcome to Saturday. So today is Sam's birthday. Sam was on the boat next to us, but she moved. She said it was nothing personal. She's over the other side of the marina and it's her birthday today. We were going to make some corn dollies today, but we couldn't get hold of any corn. So we're going to have a very civilised coffee. I've just set the table and chairs up at the back. Glenn has gone off to Northampton to do something with Aarran with the caravan. I wasn't actually paying that much attention, so not entirely sure what they're doing. Fixing something. Glenn went with screwdrivers, so anyway, that's what he's doing. And then I think he's going to go to the office. He's super excited about this and try and start his bike. So it's Sam's birthday today and look at this amazing, beautiful hat. Look at that. All handmade by John.
So it's Saturday morning. I'm not with Mrs. Warner this morning. I am going to do a few jobs. I'm going to meet Aarran at his caravan, Aarran Chloe's caravan, to change the friction pads because one of them broke last time they took it out and they need to take it to Skegness next Friday, so they're a bit stressed that it might not tow properly, so I said I'll go and do it, so I'll take you with me. It's just in the corner here on the left, Soaster Racecourse in Northamptonshire. Sadly went into administration last year. It must have been about a year ago. Greyhound racing they had started doing a few years ago, and they did a lot of, well, a reasonable amount of horse racing, and also there was quite a few events there. But it's a massive site, beautiful setting, but obviously wasn't making enough money. I'm just going to leave the camera on while we do this little bit of a journey. This is sort of like the back roads in Northamptonshire up to a place called Shuttlanger, which is where Chloe and Aarran's caravan is stored. It's next door to Stoke Bruin. We've moored at Stoke Bruin and the museum's there, and the big long tunnel that we've been through a few times. So I'll just take you down this long straight. So I'm going to make sure that I get plenty of footage for Mrs. Warner. We're just about to come into Shuttlanger. It's a lovely little village, and just on the left, as we come into the village, is a pub. I've actually never been in it, and it's meant to be an amazing. It's called the Plough at Shuttlanger, and it's meant to be amazing for seafood, and it is. It is open. Aaron's not here yet, so I'm just going to have to wait for him. Here comes Aarran. You're right. Apparently, to get these pads out are really easy. So basically, I don't know if you can see that one. See, it's all shiny. That's that should all be cleaned and like a matte. See, there's a new one. You can see it's not shiny at all. And you can see how these are probably the originals. You can see how worn they are. So fingers crossed. These should just clip in. He says confidently. Push in. Like that. Right, all done. Packed together. That should work perfectly for Aarran now. And he's just put the alarm and CO2 alarm in it, so he's all good to go.
We've had a lovely time for Sam's birthday. We've drunk tea, we've ate biscuits, it's all been good. Happy birthday, Sam! Thank you.
So I'm at the unit today, Saturday, I know, crazy, but it's the best opportunity I'm going to get to see if this will start. Right, let's give it a kick over, see what happens. Well, it's running, but it's not sounding right. That noise is not a nice noise. So it runs, but there's something not right. I think I'm going to have to take the head off again, which is a real shame. Bugger. So I started stripping it down again. I've got a feeling that it might have something to do with the reeds. So I've given up today. Yeah, so I think I need a new set of reeds for it. They don't usually go wrong, but it's what's making the whistling noise.
We had such a good question last week. What advice would you give to those who feel their lives are empty and lacking any meaning? For me, first was learning what gives my life meaning. And that journey from finding out to sort of embedding those in your life, I don't think, well, for some people it might be instant, but for me, definitely not. It's a process, ongoing to this day. I think I'm getting better though, getting better at recognising when I do something and I love whatever I've done. I look back and I think, that was it. That's the stuff that gives my life meaning. The role that volunteering plays in a meaningful life. And it could be like formal volunteering, like going to work at an organisation where, you know, that's managed and you're a volunteer. Or it could just be like volunteering your services to a neighbour or friend, going shopping for them, or it's basically helping others. That's what I'm getting at. I know that both for me and Glenn, that has given us a lot of meaning in our life too. Talking of Mr. Warner. Hello, hello. You had a good day?
It's been a day. Trying to keep the fridge stacked. Bought us some steak.
Oh.
I bought us some, this and that, I don't know. Bought us squash and spinach croquettes.
That, Mr. Warner, that's as random as they come. So, Glenn, come here. What advice would you give to someone who wanted to get more meaning into their life?
Oh God, I've only just walked in. God almighty, that's on like a huge topic.
Have you got anything off the cuff?
Hobbies, volunteering, there's what works for you. That might not work for somebody else. Somebody else might be quite happy sitting in front of the TV and don't feel they have enough time even to do that. Do what you want. Do what you want that makes you happy.
Boys, words for Mr. Warner.